Pride, yes. Sucked it, burp.
It says that we're
burp,
live.
Yes. North-south wind, bitches, yes.
North-south wind, bitches.
Yes.
Sorry.
It's okay, yes. Keep rubbing, yeah. I'll be sexual harassment again, yeah.
You have to go choked up about it.
There we are.
Yes.
I don't know if the intro is going to play or not, but hey.
Yeah.
You could try.
Look at shit.
You know what you could try? You could try to.
All right, so I'm going to try this and see how it, I'm going to try this and see how it works. Another new fucking wrinkle.
Yes, wrinkled is
Warning,
like
this audio or video may contain explicit language or extreme views. Discretion is advised.
Blackhawks are leading the Jets 3-0.
Oh boy.
All right, I don't know if anybody can, if they can hear that. Nope. There it goes.
Yeah, let's go. I'm unstoppable, do the impossible. I'm irresponsible, Jet, I'm phenomenal. I got an arsenal, I'm dropping bombs, you know. No, I'm not stopping, no. Conquer the obstacle. To the top, here I go, think I'm chosen to be the king of rock, think the people have spoken. I can hear the tick-tock of the clock, I'm in motion. So now I'm gonna pop, causing all this commotion. Yeah.
All right, it was a little off-center, but who cared?
That's okay.
It's got to be fixed. But the intro is now on there. You get a little bit of a preview shit going on.
Yes, previous shit going on, Neil. Yes.
They understand what the problem with the intro is. It's there, so like it works good.
Yes.
Welcome everybody to the Pain Train Pipe Bomb.
What is that?
We got 90% of the crew here. Our executive producer is still at school. I don't know why.
I dropped Muffin.
You dropped Muffin? No, you didn't.
He dropped Muffin, people.
Okay,
Ay, Dios mío.
This is our new setup. So that way, it looks like I'm in one room. Meanwhile, they're in another room. Well, we're all still in the same room.
You can't watch them flap, so that's why.
Yeah, you know, like I feel like an exile in my own little window.
Yeah, unfortunately, we can't watch him flap, so, you know, we don't want to see that, you know.
You also can't hear me, you know, as I shake everything.
Oh, boy.
Yes.
So, just as we started the first episode this evening, we are going to rekindle the beginning of the first episode. We sincerely do share our condolences to the Charles Green family down in North Carolina. If you don't know who Charles Green is, he was nicknamed AGP, Angry Grandpa, on YouTube. It's still kind of like an emotional moment every time it's talked about, but because we stream on YouTube, it's a fellow YouTube channel. There's 3 channels. There's Grandpa's Corner.
I drink to that.
Angry Grandpa Show, and Kid Behind the Camera. It's all the same group of people, but they definitely show up every week, and they put stuff together, and you know, it's one of those things that like you have to just share your condolences to them because they're just a great bunch of people. That's just the way that is. So if you can, like, you know, you take like 2 minutes out of your day and let everybody, well, you say a prayer for the family down there. I don't know, do you want to do the bells thing again? You want? I'll gladly remove the lid for him.
I'll move my mask.
You know that Enzo nominated you as Muffin's inaugural manager.
Yeah.
All right. No, we gotta be serious now. And
Thank you for that. Again, we send our best wishes out to Carolina for them. I know today they were dealing with a very the more critical part of the whole thing, because they were having the service for him and I believe the cremation. Any other news after that? Like, we'll kind of update you later on for that whole thing.
You know, it's crazy. The bell sounds like from Game of Thrones. You know, I was trying to hold it in. I was about to say shame.
Yeah,
shame.
So
where they stripped Cersei naked and made a walkthrough.
By the way, we have a glorious return for our boy Sean.
Yes,
who's made it back to the show.
Yes, Neil. Sean is back. Yeah.
So yeah, we got everybody's like here. Well, at least the crew is here.
Stupid.
Make sure everybody shares the video. We want to build up the views on the channel.
Yes, I shared it on my page. So, and I think Helen, I think she did too as well. Please share the video. We're trying to get the more views because, unfortunately, Facebook is not being nice to us. So,
well, they've pretty much ass raped us the last 3 weeks.
Yep.
So I've been running around with a sore asshole because fucking YouTube wants to fuck around with everybody.
Oh, Fiora.
Fiora's on.
Yeah.
During our 20-minute break, I did also find out that Fiora had another member of her family pass.
Oh my gosh, yes.
So we say condolences to Fiora.
My condolences also to that.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry about that, man.
So
Ay, lo siento, Fior.
yeah. So yeah. So we have all of that lovely condolence stuff out of the way.
But it's time for our sponsor.
You go first.
Oh boy.
This time you go first.
Oh, come on. Really?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You gotta go, man. I did. Listen, I did two. No. I did one.
I did one too.
Actually, yeah, no, okay, yeah.
So
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
ever feel kind of beefy or just, feeling kind of down? Well, guess what? We've got from North Carolina Beefcake Dental Floss. That's right. Beefcake Dental Floss. You put it in your mouth and just go like this. That's right. Your mouth will taste like beef. It'll be tougher than nails. Beefcake Dental Floss. Where your teeth get beefy.
Beefy mouth.
Now sponsoring the Pain Train Pipe Bomb.
Yes.
Ain't that
Now
nice?
sponsoring the Pain Train Pipe Bomb.
Hey, Janet.
Indeed. Oh yeah, there she is.
Yes, we're getting more viewers.
Yes. We're going to have 3 sponsors for this episode.
Yes. By the way, if nobody's noticed it hasn't signed on as of late, our new setup is here. We have the generous version of the logo down at the bottom there.
And the phone number.
And we have now the merch store and our Instagram.
The logo is right
We have Dragon
here.
Titties here, you know.
Logo right here.
Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff going on right now.
Yeah, man, we got new stuff. We
Yeah.
trying to get this thing out there, man. We need your help.
Yeah, I actually moved it so it's not all the way on your chin, Jim.
That's okay.
Muffin needs
There we go.
Muffin needs a home.
yes.
Aww.
We gotta basically get Muffin a
Pain Train Dental Floss Bomb.
Yes.
yes. We
A
gotta
floss
get Muffin
bomb.
a pain train pipe bomb house.
Well, it's not really a house, isn't it? Like a shed.
Yeah.
Didn't we kind of agree on the shed? It was a little bit of a downgrade,
Yes.
but it was living facilities for Muffin.
Thank you, Fiora. That's very nice to say.
But
I love how you guys set it up. Looks professional.
Oh yeah.
Yes, it only took 49 plus hours to do it. Especially since I haven't slept since 1 o'clock yesterday afternoon.
You nuts.
you know what looks so cool? If you look at the logo, it looks like Jim is wearing a T-shirt.
Yep.
Well, right now his arms are there, like you
That
know.
looks so cool.
We kind of had to
logo is
block
right
off.
here.
Oh,
You
baby.
know.
Whoa.
You know what you do? Just come with a solid color T-shirt and just wear that. Be like, I'm wearing a Pain Train Pipe Bomb T-shirt. Not anymore.
Yeah, we also substituted the poop emoji headphones for this evening for the regular ones.
Yes.
So yeah, there's a lot of changes.
And yes, the mask is still here.
We'll have more changes soon, so just be patient.
Or
Alright.
look out for them. Wait until the changes happen.
So the
Be
main
patient,
event
yes.
of our show this evening, because a lot of people didn't get to see the first one,
Niggas fighting.
we are discussing the lovely topic of sexual harassment.
But for the record, Jim touched my ass earlier. Some filed for sexual harassment charges on him.
Did he tickle your asshole?
No, he grabbed the cheek.
And it wasn't full sexual harassment.
He grabbed the cheek.
I got a handful of cheek.
Yes.
You got a handful of hairy cheek?
Ah,
Jim touched my ass earlier.
Wow.
I can't believe it. I feel offended because he thought it was Helen's arm.
Oh
Helen!
my god.
You're too fucking loud. Shut the fuck up.
God damn it, Helen.
You're making too much noise. Oh,
Yes,
shit.
no.
Fiora says, I agree with Enzo and Steven that Karasu is a muffin.
Oh. And now you've been downgraded from beefcake to muffin. I don't know.
Don't start, Fior.
Uh-oh.
I wasn't Fior.
Roeth.
Don't start.
No,
all
Enzo
right.
and Steven are the ones who started it, so...
Shut up, Enzo.
So in our
I've yet to meet
in
Enzo.
our pre-show conversation, you said that you had a a speech about the sexual harassment situation.
Yes. Okay. Let me get serious for 1 second. Take the mask off. Now, it's kind of sad with this. Now, I'm seeing that this whole sexual harassment thing is basically becoming a phase or a trend. Basically, a trend. See, what I'm seeing is that a lot of people just come out of nowhere. Sexual harassment from 20 years back. First of all, okay. 95% of it, or say about 85, 96, 90, 90% of this whole thing is with women. No, I'm not a chauvinist. Well, fuck it. I'm just going to put it out just like this. Now, I'm seeing a lot of women basically put it out there. Even though you have some men that come out and saying the same thing too. Like, for instance, Terry Crews, who said that he was sexually harassed also, which I'm still trying to basically, digest that one right now. But I'm seeing a lot of women, females, coming out saying these men are sexually harassing them. But I'm sitting right there, I'm like, hold on, wait a second. Now, so something doesn't seem right. You mean to tell me you waited all these years, after 20 years, where your ass is wrinkly right now, to say that you've been sexually harassed by some guy? But wait, there's more. You have some of these people that are saying that because you want money out of it.
You want a quick
You want a reputation out of it. But the sad thing about it is, when you say stuff like that, the people who has not done it, a lot of things happens. They commit suicide. They lose their job. They make no money from that. And then to top it all, your women base is like this. It's like back then. First of all, now I'm gonna be honest with this. Now back then in Hollywood, well, even they still do it now. They have this thing called a casting couch. Yes, just like in the porn, it does the same thing too. You have a lot of people basically who want to get parts in a movie. Guess what? You're gonna get that part in the movie by basically doing them a favor. What's that favor? You ask. What do you think? But then they want to start saying sexual harassment because basically you I had sex with this person and sexual harassed me. No, it was consensual because basically when you say yes, I will have sex with you, it's considered consensual, plain and simple. But then you want to cry 20 years later after your career has gone up and you're basically dying. Your reputation is dying. You become a rising and then falling star. You want to basically, here's something new I can do. Sexual harassment. That's right. And when I say that, I'm gonna get the same attention that I've been wanting for God knows how many years after my career basically has fallen into the slums.
Well, to go to the comment section of our thing here, sexual harassment is a serious issue. At first, I will handle it, but if it gets out of hand, then I'll report it. I automatically disagree with that. I would just automatically just report it. There's just no dealing with it. You just have to you have to be thick-headed and you just go for it.
Exactly. And not to mention, the MTA said something about that, too.
And another comment that I do disagree with here, see if I can find this real quick.
I'm going to say something.
How many men say they were sexually harassed?
A lot.
The problem is
it's not reported enough.
Right. Well, here's the issue with that I see from it.
Right.
All right. First off, men being sexually harassed is not as commonly known as a woman being sexually harassed.
Right.
Another issue is a guy will feel that his reputation will be fucked up because he was sexually harassed.
Right. Also, too,
that's why they keep quiet.
It's a masculinity problem.
And also, too, see, also with that, on that note, also, see, do you know that sexual harassment doesn't necessarily mean you want to have sex with the person? Sexual harassment can mean basically that you're harassing that person. Like, for instance,
or you're stalking them, too.
You're stalking, exactly. That's sexual harassing. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have anything to do with sex also, because, I mean, I've learned that when I, in my security, briefs and stuff like that. But, see, also, too, the reason why men is not really coming out like that is because, first of all, see, us men, we think, oh, woman says something like that about us, it's okay. But check this out, though. I'm going to tell you guys something really interesting, what I've seen on Facebook. And this is how I've seen before. Like, for instance, okay, I'm using me and Jim as an example.
Okay.
They'll come to, if I say to Helen, I'm using Helen as an example.
Okay.
Helen, you got a nice ass. I want to do this and that. She'll do that, laugh. Oh. But when Jim says it, oh, it's sexual harassment. It's this and that. You know why? Because basically, a lot of these women nowadays are being very picky on who they want the compliment.
See. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I see that. That's why it's like basically like straight up it's like basically a woman saying
you can't win.
It's like a woman saying, oh, like they never seen this guy before, but they accuse him of rape. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? We get thrown in jail for like God knows how many years, and until they come out and confess, oh no, he didn't rape me. By that time, that guy basically life is fucked up because guess what? He was accused of being raped, and that goes on you as a man. It goes on your record. That goes on your record. That's your reputation right there. You know what I'm saying? That being that or pedophile or whatever. See, these people use sexual harassment accusations as it's so free based. It's so free, but fail to realize
it's too broad.
Exactly. Yeah. You're hurting somebody with that. But I'm gonna tell you one thing though. What's gonna happen is this. It's gonna get to a point where basically no one's gonna be believed. It's gonna be taken. It's gonna be mocked. It's gonna be taken
the boy who cried wolf.
That perfect example. Thank you, Helen.
No problem.
That's exactly what it is. The boy who cried wolf. After a while, no one's gonna believe you.
Oh yeah.
Because basically, right now we're waking up to a lot of stuff that
you build up a reputation for calling lies and things like that and false alarms.
Exactly.
Then who's gonna believe you then when it really does happen?
It's gonna come to a point with a lot of women who does all this sexual harassment accusations.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna get to a point where basically it's gonna fall on deaf ears. And you have to really, really come with some hard evidence, not just some guy saying you look nice today. That type of
it's just that they can misconstrue.
Well, I want you to read the comments on the screen.
Yes,
there for me.
I like what Jen has to say. I heard that there are politicians that want to impeach Trump for sexual harassment. Okay,
but see, the problem with this is, and this is again a huge issue that I've seen everybody say, you can't impeach him for that. That was pre-intro into the presidential thing. Okay, now that I didn't say the terminology the way I really wanted to, because my brain said one thing and my asshole said another thing.
You like being said your ass. Shut up.
All right.
Okay.
But this was all pre-presidential election.
Yeah.
You can't be impeached for that. Now, if he went up and grabbed somebody's pussy now, while he's a president,
that's when
you can do it now, but you can't do it with stuff that happened before then, because it's not a federal crime.
Now watch this. Check this out, guys. I'm gonna tell you something also. Like my job right now, right? Or any type of job. This is just like, for instance, okay, Rick and I, we talking about something sexual. Yeah, she got a fat ass, whatever like that. You could walk by and say, "Oh my God, that's sexual harassment. I don't like what they're saying. That's sexual harassment. It's offensive." Isn't that crazy?
But you see the problem?
People have very warped definitions.
Wait.
Compliments is harassment.
Exactly. But watch this though. Now see, what if us men, one day, and we'll do it one day, it's gonna happen eventually. When we see a female coming into the job with a shirt, open cleavage, and wearing some short skirts, we can say straight up, "Oh, that's sexual harassment." Because why? You are showing off body, you're showing off skin. But see, some of us men don't think like that, because we see that.
Listen, if I see a woman walk in like that, now I've worked in fucking retail, and I see a woman with the 3 buttons down, If I could see in between her tits, I'm thinking in my head, when can I put my hot dog in between those buns?
Right, exactly. But see, also too,
all right,
exactly,
because I want her.
too. Me too.
I want to fuck her titties at that point.
Of course.
But I'm not going to openly come out and say, "Wow, you know, I really want to put my dick between your two tits."
Right.
I'm not going to say that.
But guess what?
I'm just going to say, you know what? You were dressed very nicely today, and hope that she takes it as a compliment.
She's not going to,
and not fucking go anywhere else.
She's not going to, because you know why?
But you know, if I was sitting there recording it, or I'm on camera where they have microphones and everything else, and I turn around and say, "You look very nice today," and then she comes and says, "Oh, but you sexually harassed me last week." I have footage saying I did not say, you know, I want to put my dick between your hooters.
It's like this. I'll put it to you like
There's
this.
an interpretation thing.
I'll put it to you like this. If you're a woman working in a men's jail, a men's
correctional
facility, would you go in there with your shirt open and some tight ass pants? You're basically going to the lion. You're basically going into water with cuts all over your body.
Sharks.
Duh.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
You're in the shark pit.
You know, like people don't think about that.
Even Sean said, "I truly believe that if you're showing off, you're asking for it."
Exactly, because
No, he's right.
Not necessarily.
No. Yes, yeah, you are. Because think about it.
Listen, you can't be considered a whore if you fucking show cleavage. First off,
really,
seriously,
really. Oh, wait, hold on.
Because there are some people in the higher ups of entertainment that can do it and get away with it.
I disagree with you on that one, sir. Because you know I disagree with you on that is because think about it. I'm gonna tell you why. First of all, a woman's body basically you're supposed to cover up. If you want respect, you got to cover yourself up. You know what I'm saying? You can't leave to the entire. Like for instance, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Even it is Islamic culture, even matter of fact, even religion, a woman's basic body is supposed to be covered up.
All right, I have to cut you off for a second, but I want to reply to Fiora's comment. First off, we're not talking about that 4-letter R word that I hate so much. You know, the EPAR word. I'll say it backwards. Okay, because I hate saying it the regular way. All right? But at the same rate, though, like, I can understand you can dress.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I see where.
Okay, it's the last comment that Fiora just put. All right? I won't say that word regularly.
Hold on, wait a second. Wait.
I'm fucking appalled by that word.
I think, you know what? Let me get this. First of all, see, Fiora, I see where Fiora's coming from. Fiora's coming from an emotional standpoint. Fiora, again, like I said before, when you it's like this. It's like what Dave Chappelle says. If you're not a cop, don't wear a cop uniform. If you're a whore, don't wear a whore's uniform. Because guess what? Regardless, it's considered a whore's uniform. And to be honest, you know, women who basically dress tight and wear cleavage stuff like that, you know, basically those women were peasants back then. They were basically peasants to basically sell themselves to basically the highest bidder, whether you don't know that or not. So basically, if you want to sit up there and, oh, look at me, my tits up, blah, 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 blah. Listen, us men, we love seeing that stuff like that, but the end of the day is, would you get respect for it? Absolutely not. I mean, I'm going to keep it 100. All right. I'm going to keep it 100.
I understand that we had the whole sexual harassment setup. All right? And I actually did it pretty well with a big heart, like, on my screen, which I thought was hilarious. Now, we actually have we have parents in this chat. We have parent here. I keep mind of my own kids, so I can't consider myself a parent. All right. The school comment about being, you know, harassed in a school environment. If you're sending your kids to school and you're not monitoring their clothing to be appropriate going to school,
right?
Okay,
right.
Then your daughter deserves to be called a whore.
Of course.
I'm sorry.
Of course.
Yeah, I mean that's my opinion.
Of course. Of course.
Our executive producer's daughter was wearing stuff, and I was like, "Oh hell's no!"
Of course.
There's no way at your age you should be wearing a dress or setup like that,
dude.
I'm sorry to tell you,
dude. When we were like in our teens, the girls weren't dressed the way how they were dressed right now.
No,
they were not. They were not. You know what I'm saying?
Lenient with their.
You know what I'm saying? You know, the bodies were a little bit more.
They're too loose.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. They weren't like that back then. They were not like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, these young girls now they come out wearing these lowrider jeans. They're wearing this and that, and their parents. Some parents are allowing it. See, me, like I said, listen, me. The reason why I'm so strong about this is because I have a 16-year-old son.
Take it off.
I don't want my son basically to get caught up in BS of the debauchery and someone being insidious.
I turned it off.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I have a son. Like anybody who has a son, anybody, man or woman, should understand that. Because like I say, you know, well, women not gonna understand the hardship of men, but us as men, you know, I come out saying this because, like, look, we go through a lot of hardship when it comes to stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? We live in a gynocentric country right now, which is called America.
Yep.
You know, I mean, I'm gonna keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, any little thing we say about women, they become so overly sensitive. You go to other countries, any other country right now, they don't give a shit about what you say. They tell you shut the fuck up and sit down and go in the kitchen and make me a sandwich. That's exactly what they're saying.
But again, like I'm trying not to deviate from the research we have for the show.
But as far as sexual harassment,
for the comments in the group though, in the chat, this is I mean, we're talking about now, like it's now kind of upgraded now to teenagers dressing like whores, teens getting pregnant. Listen, I mean, sexual harassment is a very large topic. I'm not going to get it wrong. But when it branches off to teens getting pregnant and harassment in school,
this generation's children are very promiscuous.
But when it's of the student's part, okay, that's the parent's fault.
Of course.
Because you do not monitor your children to make them not look like a bunch of fucking whores.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry to tell you.
I totally agree
the parents are the ones to blame for not being able to keep an eye on your kids. If you're going to work, then you make sure their outfits are together, or you know what they're wearing the night before.
But you know what's fucked up? But you know what's fucked up though, Rick? I'm gonna keep it real with you because my grandmother even said this. You have some girls that put extra shit in their bag.
I was just thinking the same thing.
But again, okay, I'm saying that this was a long time ago.
No, I know.
But if you're a parent and you were brought up in the old school ways, you were checking your kids' bags. Okay, it's not. First off, it's not an invasion of privacy.
No,
all right, that's not an invasion of privacy.
Not at all. You're right.
You want to make sure your kids have what it is that they need to take to school every day. But at the same rate, if your daughter is doing this shit, then you need to reprimand your kid.
Absolutely.
But what's to say that they're not going to wear stuff like that in their future interviews?
But again, you're not fucking being a responsible adult.
Right. Exactly.
Okay? The morals that you're teaching your kid are not the proper ones.
No.
And being a parent, you need to take the initiative to say, hey, I don't want you getting harassed in school. I don't want you getting... you say the word, please.
Raped.
Exact. Thank you. Okay? I don't want this happening to you. You need to realize that the world today is a fucked up place, and the more that you make it fucked up, the more you're going to get fucked up.
Prevention, listen, when it comes to rape, prevention is better than cure because you don't want to go out there and be an easy target. You know what I'm saying? I mean, granted, I'm not going to justify saying, oh,
you don't want a bullseye on your back.
To answer your question, Sean, your kids should not be doing anything at a relative age until at least maybe the age of 18. Because then you're technically considered an adult at the age of 18.
Legally, you're considered an adult.
But then again, that's the time frame that you should be putting it on. That is the time frame. You should not be fucking turning around and saying at the age of 16, oh, I want you wearing Daisy Duke shorts and a fucking slit top that split off all the way down your fucking thing. So if I went like this, I could show off my tits? Sorry.
Right.
No fucking way.
That's right.
No fucking way.
I got a comment to say about that. This happened in 2004. I went to Dominican Republic with my cousins, and everybody got together. But also, my cousin, she was, when we were in the car, we were going to the Maleton. Maleton is like a statue standing in Santiago.
Mm-hmm.
And we were like looking around, and then there was a little girl of age of 11 and 10.
Oh, no.
She was dancing. It's like she was dancing like so perverted. My cousin said inside the car, that girl, she looked to be fucked. And the way she said it, it was so real. Because this girl nowadays, back in my day, my parents didn't allow me to wear short skirt, short skin. If I want to wear a t-shirt, it has to be a t-shirt that is not perverted. And I see a lot of stuff going on.
Gotta call her.
You're on the pipe bomb.
Hello.
Hey, Fior!
Hey, Fior,
Hey, Fior.
hola.
Hey, what's up? How you doing?
Good.
All right.
All right. Just tired.
Soso entre dos.
So speak your mind.
Okay, for sexual harassment. And I'm speaking from experience, okay? I'm a type of person, I'm old-fashioned, but I like to dress sexy but decent, okay?
I'm taping right now.
I can't help it if I got too much cleavage. I can't hide that no matter what.
Wear a turtleneck that you won't show off your tits.
No, oh please, no. I admit that I like to show a little, just a little, okay?
Well,
But
Fior.
that doesn't mean
Fior.
that I can serve to be sexually harassed
Fior.
or be called a whore.
Well, Fior, I'm gonna tell you something. You contradict yourself just now. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, because if you call yourself old fashioned and stuff like that, an old fashioned woman is a little bit more conservative. If you're trying to show off something, you're inviting. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's not. It's
no.
And wearing something a little sexy.
Listen, hun. You know, listen to what I'm saying. Again, like I said, you're not being conservative. An old-fashioned woman is very conservative. An old-fashioned woman basically is saying, "Look at me." Just she like basically covered up. Not basically in a turtleneck, like covered up respectably, dressed respectably. If you want to sit there and show,
I do dress like that.
Yeah, sometimes. But you have times where basically, you show off for some cleavage, whatever like that. But I'm gonna be honest with you, in the eyes of a man, it's like, yo, oh wow, we're basically, first of all, the whole concept when it comes to the woman basically is you got to show off the illusion. It's like basically.
So you mean to tell me that in the summertime when it's hot, I can wear a bathing suit in the beach because men gonna look at me because I'm showing my body?
That's different, hun. I'm talking about as far as now. I'm not talking about going to the beach now. I'm talking about.
What about wearing a tank top? It's the same thing with a t-shirt. With t-shirt, my boobs gonna show how big they are, no matter what.
Okay, like I said, if you're going to the beach, that's a different story. I'm talking about in a different environment, Fior.
Like say work environment.
Work environment, or going to the store. You know what I'm saying? Or going out with your man. Because first of all, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Some of us men, you know what I'm saying? Granted, we're gonna first of all, us men's eyes, we're gonna look at a woman's body. It's natural. It's natural. It's something that we're gonna do. You can't stop us from that. It's like saying in the Bible. If a man puts fire on his lap, will he not get burnt? You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, that's why like women nowadays, which is so funny. Y'all want to sit there and talk about, oh, this man looking at me. Hello, you got things that's showing. If you're showing off something, we're gonna look. It's like Lady Godiva.
But look at me. I don't sexually harass a man that has no t-shirt on.
Well, understandable, but at the end of the day, it's kind of reverse psychology, because I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying you doing that now. If you show off something, certain things, whatever like that, you're gonna get you're gonna get the attention, because guess what? At the end of the day, subliminally, you want that attention. It's psychological. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I say, like, certain things.
Honestly, I do it for me. It's to make me feel good.
Nah. Bullshit. I'm sorry. Listen. I'm sorry. I've heard so many women say they do this. Let me tell you something. A woman subliminally wants the attention of a man. I don't care what you say. It's the truth.
Like I said.
No. It's the truth. Listen.
I do it for me because of my age.
Bullshit.
Okay? I'm not getting any younger.
Okay.
All right.
But guess what? You're still attracting the man. You want a man. Hello? I mean, it's subliminal. It's gonna be subliminal.
But what I wear, I could wear even a turtleneck. I still get sexually harassed.
Well, so it's like no matter what, she can't win.
Well, at the end of the day, Fior, you're still a woman. You're not ugly. Thank you. Your body. You're walking. Listen, your body basically, you have curves. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, any woman that'll put on a dress and have curves, of course, it's gonna show. But at the end of the day, it's how you carry yourself as well. You know what I'm saying? Not by basically having your shit open up and showing, yeah, look at my titties. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you, like I said, it's how you carry yourself. Because like I said, at the end of the day, some women can't help hiding certain things because, hello, I mean, they're curvaceous, they're thick in certain places. It's understandable. But what I'm trying to say is,
I see other women that they overdo it, that they practically wearing nothing at all.
right,
Like,
right, exactly.
I would never wear something like that. You see?
Exactly.
It's a
You know what I'm
little
saying? You know,
sexy.
I mean, like I said, listen, look, I'm not like pointing to you per se, but I'm saying like, you know,
No,
like
I know.
women out there in general, you know, I like that. And it's like, okay, look, boom, cover yourself up. You know, if you don't want that attention, sometimes I would tell a woman straight up, listen, before you left the house, did you look in the mirror? You know what I'm saying? Before you get angry at men. And you got some women out there that wear some cut-off shorts with their, I mean, during the summertime was crazy. You have females wearing shorts with their ass sticking out.
Oh my god, I hate
Yo,
those.
I seen that, and I'm sitting there like, but then they get mad at, oh, but wait, in January,
Things like that I wear in my house.
right, exactly. It's in your house, of course. Now check this out. Do you know in January now they're gonna have bottomless, no pants day?
Oh, I've heard of that. The no pants subway rides.
Yeah.
I know those. I've seen that.
Yeah, me too. Now
I would
it's
never
funny.
do that. Nah,
Yo, it's so crazy. Like, you see a lot of these women basically with underwear on, shit like that. Now, mind you, I used to look at them, and if they get mad, I'll be like, you wear no underwear, you have a nice ass. What the fuck's wrong with you? Like, you know what I'm saying? And hell, you even got those type of women that basically got cottage cheese on their ass.
But also, look, Helen could agree with me. And I know Ricky don't like this word, but just because women sometimes they're just a little sexy doesn't mean that they get the, how can I say it?
Rape
Or that.
I hate that word.
Now watch this.
I hate
They
that
always
word.
say this comment.
Now watch
they
this.
always say, oh, she asked for it.
No, hold on. You know what? Watch this. I'm gonna show you something. You know that women want more sex than men do? You know that?
Yeah.
Okay, so basically,
I'm one of them.
okay, now watch this. A lot of women basically will throw themselves on a man. And then when they have regret because basically they think to themselves, oh my God, I'm a hoe. Because I just gave this, I basically let this man, have sex with me. Oh my God, what should I do? You know what? I'm going to say I've been raped.
It's a double standard.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no, I know, but that's something different. I'm talking about just because a woman's wearing something nice doesn't give them right for a man to say, oh, she asked for it.
No. Like I said, he could be right because guess what? She basically asked for it. Not basically about what she's wearing, but basically for her throwing himself onto him because that's what usually happens anyway.
But no, what I'm trying to say is when, for example, let me say I'm wearing a nice sexy top and pants or whatever. Another guy wants to rape me because I'm wearing that.
How is he gonna rape you? Fior, you're not listening to me. He's not gonna sit there and run and dive tackle you, rip your clothes off. That's not being raped. That's basically just being raped. Particular. He's not basically now. Listen, like I said again. Listen to what I'm telling you. Now, okay, straight up. If you and I, okay, me and you have a girlfriend, of course. If I basically invite you over to my house, you dress a certain way, and I take off your clothes, you know what I'm saying? And and I take off my clothes. Did I rape you?
No.
Why is that?
Because I let you.
You asked for it. Exactly. See, you see how that goes?
It's consensual.
Exactly, it's consensual. Majority of, let me tell you something. Majority of stuff is consensual. You know what I'm saying? But what happened is you got a lot of women who come out there and say, "Oh, he did that to me because blah 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 blah." Because you know why? They feel guilty on basically having sex with them for the first time.
By the way, I'm trying this for the first time ever.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing.
What about there's a lot of women out there too who they are spoiled in a sense that they're so used to being told yes, but when someone
says no, it's like someone says no, they basically go crazy.
God, Sean's got a point.
Like, they can't
go crazy
being told no. So what do?
Right,
they turn on. Oh, this guy raped me.
But now, like to go to the comment that's in the thing. I wonder if we will ever get to a state where you have to sign a contract before you have sex. Okay, so
yeah, they have that. They
do have that. But if you are making a verbal agreement to it, that is a binding contract.
Right.
So if I wasn't with anybody at this point, and I wanted to have sex with the bitch down the block,
Yeah.
I'd say to her, listen, are you interested? Yes or no? If she says yes, then that's a verbal agreement.
Mm-hmm.
That's allowed. It's a verbal contract, which is just as binding as ink on paper.
That's right.
Okay?
Can I say something?
No. Go ahead.
Make it quick. We have other people.
Exactly.
Okay, I'll make it real quick. My friend, about 15 years ago, she was wearing a skirt and a nice top and everything with shoes. This guy, he raped her in her car.
Damn.
And he was telling her, "Oh, you asked for it because what you were wearing."
Now that's different. That's basically him just forcing.
That worked.
He's basically forcing.
He's making an excuse.
Right. Exactly. That's basically.
He's
forcing.
justifying himself.
But also, wait a minute though. Now, you gotta also ask yourself a question. There's two sides to every story. Even though it's your friend, though, but there's two sides to every story. Did your friend?
Oh no, they caught him. They caught him a long time. They caught him, and he admitted it.
Okay.
He sounds like a guy with control issues.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
But now another comment in here says verbal doesn't mean crap in court, though when it comes to that word that I hate so much.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Unfortunately,
I hate it too.
Unfortunately, in this day and age, if the situation does come brought it to the front, okay, they will take the woman's side over the man's side.
Yes, they will.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
they will.
because that's the day and age that we live in.
Now watch this. Have you heard any cases of a man being raped?
Plenty, actually.
Exactly.
In fact,
exactly.
In fact, as much as it's supposed to be a fictional show, there were many cases in New York City at one point where there were plenty of men who were
raped.
Because I refuse to say the
A
word.
lot of guys don't want to come forward because they're
because they don't have the balls to come forward.
Exactly.
And you know what's sad? That people do laugh.
But it takes the snowball effect.
Yep. Yours right. They will laugh about that. And to be honest, you know what's so fucked up? They will not. You know, they will arrest a female because of that, but it won't be as harsh a punishment as what they do to us men.
Right.
Because of course, women. They're gonna take the woman's side because basically that's how they see things.
Right.
Which is kind of sad. I mean, listen. This isn't.
It should be equal both ways.
Unfortunately, it is, but unfortunately, they're not putting it like that. There, it's just they're more harder on the men than the women.
It's like I said before. They're just a lot of men out there don't report it because they're afraid of my reputation is going to get
backlash.
tarnished. People are gonna make.
They're
fun
afraid
of me.
of backlash.
Who gives a shit at that point? Rape is rape in a sense.
Manhood.
Oh yeah.
And it's kind of sad because like I said, me as a man, like me, I say stuff like that, and women think that I'm being sexist. First of all, you're not you, but they're being sexist because they think their mentality basically is, oh, the men is supposed to be this. Listen, even the strongest animal can be taken down by one spear. You know what I'm saying? And y'all don't understand that. Y'all think, oh, we supposed to be men. We supposed to be stronger. No, everything on this earth, we get hurt too. We all bleed. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I get cut,
bleed the same blood.
If I get, well, not necessarily the same blood because we have different blood types.
Well, I mean, you know what I mean.
Well, let me hang up so everybody goes to talk. Or
Okay.
All right, dude.
You're doing a great job, guys.
Thank you.
Love ya. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, and my condolences also again.
Thank you. That's the third member already.
I feel so bad.
We have to start putting a bubble around people.
Yeah, seriously.
Hi, Floyd.
Who's Floyd?
I mean, Floyd.
All right, so
she's eating
all right, so I know we are on a short schedule on this point, but we are getting it out. Out of like the recent things that have happened, there were a lot of famous people out of the last month that it happened to, and it varies from a bunch of different areas: music, entertainment,
actors,
movies, political.
As well, don't forget religious institutions too.
Yes, choir boys.
But you know what? You get that with the Catholic Church.
Yeah, that's what I'm
The
saying.
quiet boys become altar boys.
In fact, in our neighborhood, there was one over at the church, right off of Garrettson Avenue.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. I didn't know this.
That happened over there. But do you have the articles that I pulled up?
I have a couple, yes.
Okay. Hit me up with those. Just give names and names and brief summations.
Wait, here we go. Okay, so now, in light of Matt Lauer, his recent release from NBC on the Today Show, so Miss Katie Kirk has finally decided to break her silence on the Matt Lauer sexual harassment allegations. According to this, Kirk and Lauer co-hosted the Today Show together for a decade and a half. And this is stemming of 1991 to 2006. However, when the news broke that NBC terminated Lauer due to sexual harassment claims, Kirk kept silent.
And how long ago was this sexual harassment going on?
91 to 2006, and then
and it's only coming out today, mind you.
Yeah, but there should be a fucking statute of limitation against things like that.
You know something? That's what I'm trying to. That's what I was talking about earlier. I'm like, think about it. Now, I don't think it was sexual harassment.
But then again, what about the Bill Cosby case? Remember that?
You know that's bullshit. With holding Bill Cosby, it's this women basically just want to come out forward and say, oh, he's famous, he got money, we're just gonna get at him. Let me tell you something. All of them basically wanted to fuck Bill Cosby because guess what? He has money. A lot of women nowadays, well, in general now,
they wanted his pudding.
They are hypergamous.
What does that mean?
Hypergamy? I'll tell you right now.
Ooh, this should be interesting.
I always believe that while you're looking that up, I'll say I always believe that too. That actors, actresses, celebrities, athletes, they're all being accused of this, that, and the next because they're looking for a quick paycheck.
Hypergamy is the action of marrying a person of a superior caste or class. Meaning basically, like for instance...
Like a nobody marrying a celebrity.
Right. Like for instance, case in point, you got a woman who's a 5 and a man who's a 5. She don't want that man who's a 5. She wants a 10. Knowing that basically she cannot be with a 10, she wants the 10 because basically of his prestige. Which basically the 10 is not going to take her seriously. The 10 is going to basically bang her out and throw her back into the sea.
That's true. Fiora, you want some flan too?
That, my friend, is hypergamy. But yeah, but like I said, nowadays women nowadays are very hypergamous. Have become, not even become, but mostly hypergamous. You know what I'm saying? Like they want better. They want to basically sleep with a celebrity and get that whole, oh yes, I
want a piece of that pie type of thing.
Exactly. Exactly.
All right, so just to give for the Nimrods that watch our show.
Oh boy!
Matt's incident with a female colleague happened at the Olympics in
the Sochi Olympics.
Oh, I thought he meant Matt.
That's Matt Lauer.
Matt. I was going to say
Matt Lauer. Yeah.
All right,
so Matt Lauer.
Maybe.
Just for the Nimrods that watch our show that don't know what this problem is, statute of limitations is an amount of time that you have to take legal action to file a complaint or a lawsuit against someone else. The legal clock usually begins ticking on the first day of the incident of sexual harassment, but in some states, the statute of limitations may begin on the last incident.
Mm-hmm.
So, technically, depending on the state's laws, or state laws on that, some statute of limitations can run longer than others.
Yeah.
So if you sexually harassed somebody in 1993, if you're not within a state of that length, coming to 2017, the 14-year difference may not cover it.
Nope.
Right.
So you may not be able to file a civil claim or personal claim if you're not within that that area of the statute of limitations.
You know what's crazy? Even Terry Crews was sexually harassed. I couldn't believe that. I had to digest that.
I don't see how the hell that happens. That guy's a monster.
I know.
Listen, not for nothing, though. You could be like fucking...
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you could be like Schwarzenegger back in the fucking 70s.
Or Lou Ferrigno.
And still fucking...
Yes.
And all it takes is one fucking touch of your fucking balloon nut, and you're done.
Can you imagine?
I'm sorry.
I got my booty touched.
I got my balloon nut untied.
I got my booty touched.
Anyway,
moving forward.
My hassle.
Forward moving.
So we had a listing of them. Helen has. I have some of them.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Oh,
Wait a
man.
minute. We have a word for our sponsor.
That's true.
Oh, another word from our sponsor.
Yes.
We have to keep track of these things.
Hey.
Okay.
These sponsors, man, they got to.
I might need a little mood music.
Mood
Nothing
music.
nothing that's copyright infringement that we can get fucked with on this.
Hold on a second.
I got 70s porn music.
No. I got one even better.
Uh-oh.
I got one
80s
even.
porn music?
Nope. I got one even better.
Black and white 1920s porn music?
Go to the Museum of Sex.
Here we go.
I'm gonna botch this somehow. I'm gonna let you know that.
Wait. Here we go. Here we go.
Okay. As a new sponsor of the show, have you ever woke up one morning and say, you know, I really want to marry my mom? Well, then visit the incest church. Mothers marry daughters, mothers marry sons, mothers marry distant cousins. Visit the incest church. You will always be satisfied on the end result.
Sponsored by Pain.
Now sponsoring the Pain Trade Pipe Bomb.
And also, too, the father of the church, the priest of the church is Father Jocasta Complex.
Yes.
And we got the Pain Train Pipe sponsors.
Yes.
Our third one will come up later.
There's new sponsors coming every day.
Yes.
It's just choosing which spots we want to have on the show.
Sponsors for the show.
Yes. By the way, that got 3 laughs, an ew, and an emoji.
No, that's a clapping emoji.
That's even better.
That's a clapping emoji.
No, it's a praying emoji. Oh.
All right.
How about a word from our sponsor? Do you have a hairy
No, that's
ass?
not a praying emoji. Trust me.
No. That's next.
Shut up. That's next week's.
Shut up. It's next.
All right. So.
Give it away.
God damn it! Oh, sorry.
All right. So we had a list of people that we found significant as of late. The Mario Batali situation.
Mm-hmm.
I know, you're cooking food and whatnot, and you have a restaurant and shit. How is it that you can actually sexually harass somebody with a spatula?
You're like this.
You know, if you kind of think about it,
oh boy, here we
what
go.
is the dynamic of sexually harassing somebody with a spatula?
Fiora says hairy ass. Ooh.
Well, you know what? I'm crying sexual harassment. Jimmy touched my ass earlier. I was sexually harassed by Jimmy Banana.
You can't do it.
It
It's not
was
within the
there.
statute of limitations.
I thought it was.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's not within the statute of limitations.
Now.
And you have privilege.
That's right.
So you can't fucking say that.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I forgot.
You got
He's
privilege.
a white guy. He's a white guy. He got privileges. Privileges.
Yeah, but,
Privileges, motherfucking privileges.
Privileges.
yeah, but with a spatula, I think it looked like he.
Would he spank their ass with the
they-
fucking spatula?
No, but stick it in the ass.
Now, I'm actually...
Hey!
With the one that I have, I mean, we're going to run a little over on some of this.
Stay in the corner. Just stay in the fucking corner.
Are we okay with the little bit on the over?
Fine.
Not really, because I have to get up at 4.
Look at the time.
What time is it?
We're 53 and a half.
Well, I got one more.
All right.
Actually, there's one more.
We'll spread out one more each, and then we're going to quit.
Well, actually,
Okay?
I have one more.
I know
sponsor.
everybody will be a little bit pissed off about it, but,
No, it's okay. I have one more sponsor though. It's one more sponsor. I have to be.
Baby, should I worry?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to go over some of this notable.
You said what?
Jimmy.
Jimmy had a handful.
Oh,
I did not. I thought it was her fucking arm.
Ay, Dios mío.
All right. So there were 2 names there were 2 things that I really wanted to pull out on this one.
Oh, come on! You know what? Sexual harassment. Someone pulling out stuff now. Oh my God, these white guys.
I have privilege.
Fucking white people, man. These fucking white people are
All right.
killing me.
So one significant one that I found that was a lot fucked up
Fucking white goat.
was the Russell Simmons one.
Oh, God.
That was crazy.
Whoa.
We had to step down from that.
He literally got rid of almost everything at that point. Because in his opinion, if you're running a big fucking thing like a record business and stuff like that,
He fucked an Asian.
once you get to that point, then you're done.
Kimura was Korean, right?
What?
Kimura Lee was Korean, right?
Simmons.
Kimura Lee.
I have to look at her real quick.
I look at her every day.
That's right, Jim. Those damn white people.
I'll put it in her butt.
These fucking white people, man.
And then the other critical thing, and this is how bad it ends up being, that sexual harassment and
Thank you.
stuff happens. This is a big thing.
Definitely Korean.
I'm going to present this one. This is from CNN.com. I don't see if I can get this up here, so everybody can see it.
Thank you, baby, for telling everybody I have a juicy ass.
Is it really hairy? Or are you just saying that for shock value?
Jim, you've seen my hairy ass.
Wasn't
I want you guys to see the article. I can't really show it to them, but this is how bad it gets for when you have
a hairy ass.
Well, yeah, I know, in your case, I know you have a hairy ass.
I got a peach fuzz ass.
I didn't need to know that. I think they want to know that, but I didn't need to know that.
Hairy. His is prim and proper, and he got a beard.
Oh, what's that thing you used to say? Look at the guy's beard. You know he has a hairy ass.
He really does.
Let's get this article out, and then we'll wrap it up a little bit. All right.
The cherry emojis.
Well, after you do the article.
She said, "No, it's kind of hairy."
All right, so this article here,
Korean, which is very rare.
this article here is a CNN article. It was actually today that they printed the article.
Right.
All right. A Kentucky lawmaker killed himself after sexual assault allegations.
Oh boy. He's trying to find the easy way out. That's what he's doing.
I mean, no. Just like I said earlier, I was saying, like, it's you gotta understand when it comes to a man, reputation of that.
Oh yeah, that's
it's like a scar on your back, a knife scar on your back, and a hairy ass. But
did you see Fiore's comment? Jimmy versus Taniqua with Carrasso's huge ass. I thought it was her fucking arm.
Fiore, you have an ass too, so don't start.
Yeah, back up that booty.
I did not need to know it. You got a peach fuzz ass.
Taniqua, yes, you too, so don't start neither.
It's all Jim. It's all mine, hair and all.
Oh boy.
Sean, why did you tell me you have a peach fuzz ass?
What the hell, Sean? No, he did not. He did not give us TMI.
You got a buzz cut ass?
What?
You got a buzz cut ass?
Does his head look like a jar? His ass look like a jar head?
Maybe.
Oh God, no.
All right, so let's stop this.
All right, moving forward.
Forward moving.
All right. So a Kentucky lawmaker accused of sexually assaulting a teenage girl in 2013 killed himself a day after he denied the allegations. Rep. Dan Johnson was found dead of a single gunshot wound near Mount Washington. He drove onto a bridge in a rural area southeast of
Dave Billings said.
Of Louisville.
Louisville, okay.
Parked and shot himself in front of his car.
Damn. Sheriff Donnie Tinnell told CNN affiliate WDRB. Damn. Billings ruled Johnson's death was suicide on Thursday after an autopsy. Deputy Coroner Clayton Brunson said, shortly before his death, Johnson posted a rambling message on social media denying the sexual assault allegations and urging his family to stay strong for his wife. Okay.
Damn. I mean, it hurts. The accusation, like I said, it really hurts, and that reputation.
Yeah, it does. And he's a lawmaker too, of all things.
Tell me about it.
That's what makes it a double-edged sword.
But then again, you have stuff like that attach itself to the one with Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah.
Okay, now that's another fucking notoriable name. I've never heard of him before the fucking allegations were brought out.
No, I've heard of Harvey Weinstein, yes,
but at the same time, though, look at the people that now people are targeting: Russell Simmons, Marshall Faulk, former NFL player from the Colts, and the St. Louis Rams.
Hey, remember years ago?
It's bad now. Like you go after all of these people.
Wait. Remember years ago when they targeted Marv Albert because basically he bit a prostitute?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Now it's funny because he never got taken off of sportscasting after that. He was still there. I mean, no, they took him off a little bit, but he came back.
Yeah,
that's true.
Because they probably found him innocent and decided, you know what, let's fucking.
He bit a prostitute in the ass. I would have did the same thing too. And I'd be like, yes, take this bitch. And then top it all, but then again, also he was dressed up in like some garter shit, whatever.
Ew.
Yeah, he was dressed up.
Yes, and it counts.
Yes. Just do it again.
Fuck him in his toupee.
Ew.
Oh my god.
I don't want to fuck him. That's disgusting.
All right, so
This wrinkly ass.
first we thank everybody for coming on to our new setup.
Hold on. Before we go, we have one more sponsor.
Yes, the sponsorships are coming
Last
out.
sponsor, people.
One more sponsor. One more sponsor. Now, have you guys ever liked to see titties? Of course you do. But guess what? These are very rare. You know what they're called? Dragon titties. That's right. Dragon titties. Dragon titties.
Dragon titties. Boy, our sponsor's not gonna like that one.
Dragon titties. Get them at Costco's. Get them at Walmart. Mostly at Walmart because basically, you know, that's where you see all the crazy shit. Walmart. Dragon titties.
And Dragon titties will be a new merchandise item within the store over the weekend.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep. That and also with our personalized T-shirts as well. You know, I know you guys gonna buy like either mine or Doc or.
Wait a minute.
Wait for it.
Wait a minute.
Wait for it.
Hold on. I gotta basically give the respect of.
They spelled dragon titties wrong.
No, they're saying how he said it when you slurred on
Listen,
the
they can spell it whatever way they like. They like Dragon titties.
Everybody, silence! Silence! I must show honor to Dr. Young, Eastern Medicine.
By the way, you guys see this on the screen?
Steven said YouTube titties.
Alright, so just to get all of
Happy Hanukkah, Steven!
Hanukkah happy.
Just to get all of the news out of the way here, we thank everybody for showing up again this week.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Obviously, you can see now, there's a brand new setup. Everybody's on the camera.
Yep.
I look like I'm in a separate room, even though I'm in the same room.
Watching him play with himself, too.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yes. Winter's coming.
Two-handed.
Winter is coming.
Oh, shit.
Oh, wait a minute.
All right, so
Yes.
obviously everybody can see the phone numbers there for the live shows. You look like you're jerking off the logo. He's jerking off the logo.
He did.
Up there.
He certainly did.
All right.
Oh, look at the angry face.
So, all right.
Wow.
All right.
Winter's coming.
We have the Instagram page there. If you haven't hit up the Instagram page, hit it up. It's Pain Train Pipe Bomb on Instagram.
You alright? You okay? You okay?
They're dying over there. We also have the merchandise store up. The address is here. Okay, can we finish it up?
Yes.
Let's wrap it up, people. I gotta get up at 4.
All right, so the merchandise store there is exactly 4 days and 2 hours and 24 minutes left of 15% off all of the merchandise within the store.
Right.
T-shirts, tank tops, hooded sweatshirts, zip-up sweatshirts, phone cases, dog bandanas, travel mugs, regular coffee mugs,
and muffin mugs.
Muffin will be on there soon.
Yeah!
Muffin T-shirts. So you can always say that you take Muffin with you. But take advantage of
Zook shirts.
What?
I wish we did.
God. You see Fiore's comment. And
We're not
is
allowed.
Jimmy like that when he's
Zook is a copyright.
Listen.
Yep.
Also,
Yes,
too,
I am.
Also, too, listen. I just ordered my T-shirt,
See.
so I'm gonna next time because it's supposed to come the 19th. Hopefully,
Yeah.
I'm gonna wear it next show. All right.
But the store is open. 15% off. I believe it's 4 days from now. Would be
4 days now. Yeah.
Would be Monday.
Yes, sir.
Okay, it would be Monday. They will be here by Christmas. So if you order now or you order before midnight, you are guaranteed to have your merchandise before the 20th.
Yes.
The 20th is that Friday, right? No, something like that. Anyway, but it'll be here.
20th is a Wednesday.
So,
Over here.
she's not even on the camera. Okay.
It looks as though he had a sex change.
All right. Don't forget, guys. Don't forget to share the channel.
Yes, share the channel.
Get subscribers. Get everybody to like videos, share videos. They can hump the video if they want. They can watch the video while taking a shit, like most of our viewers do. So we're gonna end it off now.
Enzo it?
Yeah, we're gonna Enzo it.
Yeah, Enzo. Yes, Neo. Yes. Yes, Neo.
Wait a minute, Janice says I love him. Who do you love?
That's Zuccarello. Who else?
Oh, those.
If Zook will sponsor the show, we'll get a Zook shirt for him.
That's an OG.
All right. So, guys, any final comments for the evening so we can end it off? Or did I cover everything?
Muffin meat.
I'm spent.
Well, listen, guys. Have a happy holiday.
Oh, Jimmy.
Even though basically Christmas will be next.
We have one episode. We have 2 episodes before Christmas.
That's right.
So we have the
So we'll see you next week, Thursday. And next Thursday, I will be advertising the Pain Train Pipe Bomb T-shirt when it comes in the mail. If not, don't feel bad. You know, I'll cry
eventually.
Right now today, I'm wearing a Shredder T-shirt. Shredder, bitches. I want you for the Foot Clan, bitches. Orokusake.
Because we have one episode before Christmas, I'm going to put it out there, which I kept from everyone in the room as well. I will be on the show next week in a very special outfit.
He's gonna be naked.
Oh,
he's wearing his birthday suit.
That's gonna be scary. We're gonna see his hairy ass now.
It's a peach fuzz ass.
It's a buzz cut. Salute, bitches.
Yep, you certainly made Janimatri's night. That's for damn sure.
Yes, Neo.
Thanks, Jimmy. I'm gonna have nightmare. Hey. No love for the white boy.
Wow.
No bueno. No bueno.
Sorry.
Who gave her a speaking part again?
Yes.
Yeah, for real. Wait a minute. You've been talking a lot. We need to like assassinate you. Where is my knife? Where is my knife?
You have to put
Your
something in
kniff?
your mouth.
I have flang in my mouth.
But that wasn't enough to keep you
Well, you
quiet.
got Jimmy's penis in your mouth. That's
Oh! Winter's coming.
Don't get me started again.
Oh wait, I gotta do it again. Okay. All right, guys. So on behalf of the crew, we'll catch you all next week. We have a lot of good shit for next week too. So we'll catch you all next week on the flip side. Wait, where's the mouse? Wrong mouse. Hold on. There we go.